guy right here.
Oh yeah, get jello. Oh yeah, get. Oh yeah, get. Mama, come back on. Start to the halagon, cause you know say my people they calagon. Oh good my power, as I is in London, make me know you more. Now be my father's son, cause you know say I come from Potako. That's why I'm a jago. Start to the dance, I'm like I do.
Yo,
I go show you just a bounce out the lago, cause I be city boy. And as I day for the street, they give me joy. Lambo give me boy. Put them on Jesus and I'm not religious. But I know if I go low, I know. Breakfast don't fall. Me on Danny Mucha come. As I champagne in my mood. I just girl from the ghetto. Cat girls from uptown. That's the life of a city boy. Oh yeah, get them man. Oh yeah, get jello. Oh yeah, get oh yeah, get
Hey yo, I'm not even gonna lie. I used to call myself an ugly, but I'm not even an ugly. I'm a sexy, you understand? Got all over the globe on the up, you understand?
You sit for a second.
Ready?
Yeah, ready. I give somebody and I
You fit
Alright, we live in, yo.
better than a pair of jeans, baby.
Man. So, turn on, Cole.
Well, today's topic
I
is
see that.
relationship, because it's all different types of relationships. It's
Part two.
romantic relationships, it's business relationships, it's you got your all types of
friendships, relationship with your kids,
your kids, everything. So we was going by like
any interaction that you have with another person is some type of relationship.
yeah.
With an iPad.
Now, I got a question, and I've been thinking about this. When do you decide when it is completely time to give up on the relationship?
Once you stop sucking your dick.
This nigga cold on me. Fucking ass. Yo, this nigga cold. No.
I feel like it's time to call quits when, like, you just realize y'all can't keep, like, y'all just not seeing eye to eye, and, like, y'all constantly clashing, and, like...
Say what happened if it's one of your kids. Do you give up there?
No, you can't.
So this one
You can't give up. When it's your kid, you can't give up. That's a relationship that you have to fight for no matter what.
Look,
until your kid pull their self away. Even when they do, it's like you still don't give up.
You saying you can't give up, right?
You can't. That's your child.
Right? So that's you. But I know plenty, and I'm sure people out there know plenty of females that did give up on their kids.
Was that a female or a dinosaur? Cause I'm just saying, like,
every female don't have that motherly instinct,
like,
and no shots at no females, but all females don't have that motherly instinct. You gotta have that motherly instinct to, care for a kid the way a kid's supposed to be cared for. Now, having a kid and caring for a kid is one thing, but having a kid, caring for a kid, and loving a kid is another. See, the love is what makes you a mother.
Right.
You agree?
Yeah. The love and the struggle, because
because the kids sometimes make you want to strangle their ass.
Right.
Fuck them kids, bro.
Coming from a guy with four step kids.
Woo!
That guy's crazy.
Did she just shoot at you? Huh?
We will keep his identity unknown at this time. Just in case, you know, somebody watching this that shouldn't be watching this or that should be watching this is watching this.
Oh, they all think though too. That's a crazy one.
Okay.
But alright, so, you know, like for me, like relationships,
Yeah.
like relationships, with my kids, yeah, I agree. As a dad, I would never give up on them. And for me, period. Like I use, like in my house, you cannot use the word can't and give up.
Right.
So
Right, because in Love and Basketball, he said you can't use if you use the word can't, you ain't a man.
You use the
So
word
if you say you can't, you ain't a man.
yeah, because I always tell my kids, if somebody tell you can't, you figure a way how. You prove them wrong. When somebody tell you can't do something, and I go for everybody out there, somebody ever tell you can't do something, you go your hardest to prove them wrong. That should make you fight even harder
That is
to
true.
prove them wrong.
Can't commit 3 businesses.
Because I went through that. People told me I couldn't do certain things, and I fought and I proved them wrong. I told myself I couldn't do certain things, and I proved myself wrong. So, you know, like in relationships, the people that love you the most can tell you something that they feel like you can't do. Like,
See, in relationships, when you tell me I can't do something, I'm going to show you that I can. And that's what we're going to bump heads, because it's like, oh, I can't? All right.
Right. That,
Let me show you that I can.
right.
Like,
That's the problem right there. Like, you know, when you get into a relationship, you understand, hey, Cindy, what's up? I got the book bags for you too, Cindy. All right? I got the book bags for you. But when you in a relationship, you know, and, you know, yeah, they say you can't do something. Yeah, a person is going to challenge. But there's a way you challenge people. You understand? Like, you're in a relationship with a person. It should be a decent challenge. You should pick your challenges instead of picking every challenge as a challenge. Which is, you know, it makes no sense, right?
but
Like every
but
battle is
it-
not supposed to be a challenge.
but
yeah, but that's if you
If
know,
you in a
you
relationship-
stable and like it's to the point where everything is being done to make you feel secure enough to want to not do what you're telling me I can't do.
But what
If it's
person
not that there, then it's like I'm do whatever I want to do. You ain't giving me a reason not to do it. Like,
But what if a person is giving you a reason not to do it? But it's overwhelming to you because you're not used to that. You understand what I'm saying? You're not used to getting that type of attention. So what you do is you push everybody away. You put the person away from you.
because that person
Because
used to
you're-
just figure
you're
it
not-
out themselves.
Exactly.
Right.
You want everything done for yourself. Like you into just getting shit done on your own. You don't want nobody else there. But the person that want to be there, you push away. But then you want them there when
it's a defense
when-
mechanism. It's not on some like, oh, like, you know, I just don't want to listen. I don't want to be submissive, and I like,
Mhm.
I'm just gonna do whatever I want to do. It's more of a defense mechanism because if you grew up that way, automatically you're just gonna feel like you gotta be this way still, like,
But
especially if it's something that you ain't used to, like,
Right.
but why not open yourself up and give it a chance?
because you
If a
probably been
person-
hurt before, so you
but
just
if a
don't want to
person
open up that
showing-
door again.
But okay, but you could crack it. Crack it. Let the.
But what happened if you cracked it before 3 other times and it's like
Alright.
you keep on trying to crack
But-
that door open and it's just like
Okay, but at the same time, you can't project on a new situation what happened in the old situation, because this is why probably
Right.
that's probably why the door always got cracked and not always got fully open because you kept projecting your previous relationships on this one. So it keep you causing a pattern now. Correct?
Right?
You start causing a pattern because you're not allowing yourself to be vulnerable with somebody, especially if that person's showing that they're vulnerable to you.
Right.
It's like you gotta go into every relationship like a clean slate.
There you go.
Not holding that baggage with you because you proceed to hold that baggage, they're gonna see that and they're gonna be like, all right, she ain't giving me no chance, no time of day. So I ain't gonna sit here and apply pressure.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Coco. That was Coco talking, y'all, the engineer.
I thought we was going to keep his identity a secret.
Well, I'm sorry. It's not doing it out. That nigga got four stepkids.
Wow.
Fuck, my bad.
So much for the secret identity.
My bad.
Come on, you show up to work tomorrow. I
My
understand.
bad, man.
Right, I understand. I know I know the
my bad,
names.
yo.
Niggas said I know the names. It's okay. I'll let your parents know.
Yo, but
See
look,
in the Passaic River, you know why.
yo,
Got you.
no, but look, y'all.
It'll be an RIP.
But serious, on some real shit, right? It's just
I knocked on one. I'm just saying, the tongue is a powerful thing, man. Listen, we gonna knock on with that one. Fuck around, go off a bit. Like, damn, this motherfucker just said.
Ladies, hold up. Ladies, just understand, it's more than one. Okay? It's more than one. It's not a bunch of them.
Oh, no, they know that.
They know that. It's
They know that.
Okay.
But they ain't know he's playing stepdaddy
Yeah,
though.
you out of the game. He just like sitting over there, right? Like, yo, but look, at the end of the day, man, like in a relationship, I think that both parties should work.
Coco getting hot.
Yeah.
Coco nervous. Somebody must have jumped.
Man. What they on the YouTube or the Twitch?
Nah, we got a message.
I knew it. The way he nervous.
It's all right. It's all right. We only messing with him. We only messing with him. All right. He good. He good. But so look. So all right. So we touch on relationships as far as dealing with somebody. Even we touch on the kids. So friendship. When do you decide when a friendship is no longer a friendship?
I mean,
Mind you say you grew up with this person. Let me clarify it. Say you grew up with this person since the sandbox.
so then that's not a friendship. That's a sibling. That's your sibling at this point. And it's like that relationship is like you just keep your distance. You never stop being that person's friend because if you stop being that person's friend, then that means it was never genuine to begin with. Because in relationships, you're gonna go through things like unless that person like stabbed you in your back on some crazy greaseball slimy shit, then that should still.
Your baby daddy.
That's different.
That's different. Like that's
you gotta keep it away from me.
right. Like, cause it's like, bitch, you
like you stop with your baby daddy.
you wicked, you sneaky.
Man.
I'ma keep it at bay. Like I love you from a distance because
friend is
our
different,
families is probably connected.
Right.
So it's gonna be on some shit like I'ma keep it at bay. Like, bitch, I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with you. Nah, it's good. Cause it's like I don't fuck with you. Like, you feel me? But I still love your kids. I still love your family and all of that. If you fucked up, I'm here. But other than that, bitch, I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with you. That would be the same way that's like I said, when you grow with somebody in that kind of way, it's like your sibling. That's no longer once y'all pass the 10 years, like from kids to adults, that's family. Like so it's like God forbid that was your brother. Like, you're gonna be angry with your brother, but your brother is still your brother, right? He fucked your baby mother, but that's still your brother. Like,
fact.
we still share the same blood. You still my brother. This relationship is it's still a relationship because we share the same parent. Like we still gotta be around each other. Nigga, I just don't fuck with you. I still love you. I just don't fuck with you. I'm gonna keep my distance. That's how you would deal with that kind of relationship.
Respectfully.
Yeah. See. No, the reason why I ask is because people do go through things like that, and at the end of the day, too, I don't see certain things that happen to people I know, things I see. I kind of try to wonder like how do these things happen? Because like a mother giving up on her kids, for instance.
Yeah.
I would never know that feeling.
Having the mother I have, I don't understand how a mother could do that.
Yeah,
Right.
me either.
Because it's like that shit is unheard of. Like, so
It is. My mom then.
like when I first
I don't
found
watch
out,
my mom at rock bottom and never gave up on
like
us.
one of my friends didn't have his mom at home with him. That shit fuck
It's
with me.
wizzy, right? Like,
Yeah,
what?
because I'm like, yo, like
You don't got a mom? Like,
yeah, I cool, you don't got a dad. All
right,
cool,
but you don't got a mom?
But-
Like,
Yo, like
that's, yeah, it's different. Like,
Cause-
what?
Cause like niggas be like, yo, I don't got a dad, but you know where the nigga at.
Yeah.
So like when you got a mom, it's like the shit hits different. So
Yeah.
like in like a lot of different ways, I always look at it like, I try to be a stand-up dad, and I try to look out for people, and do what I can because it's like,
That relationship is important.
yeah, like
Super
all
duper
relationships
important.
is important.
Right.
Like you gotta treat
mainly
all
that.
relationships like
a parent to a child relationship, that's a very important relationship.
Yeah.
That's a relationship that you have no choice but to figure out. Like other relationships, you could call quits. You be like, I don't wanna deal with this. Like
yeah,
as far as-
you could.
in other relationships, like
No,
a
you could.
friendship, a
But-
business relationship, a girlfriend and boyfriend relationship, like relationships like that, you could call quits, you could throw in the towels. I'm done. I don't even wanna.
but
This
but-
relationship is like it's just
yeah,
not working
but-
for me.
But for
But-
you, yeah, but for some people you can't. Because a relationship, the love is strong. The love could be as strong as you love your kids.
Right.
True.
Like that love that this person got for that person could be that strong. Where ain't no breakage.
Can I put my input on that part? So, like, yeah, the love for your child is different, like, than you would have for like a significant other.
It's unconditional.
Yeah,
Right.
it's totally unconditional. So look.
You could have unconditional love for someone else other than your child.
Yeah. See,
Yes, you can,
Yeah,
but
no,
it's just
you
a
can,
difference.
You can. You
It's
can.
different.
Hold on.
Cause
I
you
got
know,
we'll come back.
unconditional love is to love someone no matter what goes on. You just unconditionally love that person. When you love someone on conditions, it's because of what that person is doing for you, or something in that relationship is making you like feel like just like you don't want to be there. That's a condition. Like you don't just love that person for that person. Like
you loving them for what they could do.
exactly.
For you.
Like that's on condition. Because the moment you
on
say
condition.
no, I can't do this, or like things is just not going your way, you don't love me unconditionally because you wouldn't stop. Like
you're gonna leave. You're gonna leave.
when you love me unconditionally, you love me whether we good or not. Like that's
Exactly.
unconditional love, and you can have that love for a person other than your child. It's just the love for your child is just way
It's
more.
different.
It's unconditional, but it's just like
But, look,
like
put like this: if you got more love for a person than your child, then that's not healthy.
You fucked up.
At
You're a
all.
fucked up individual.
That's not healthy
At all.
Because that means you on psycho mode. Like basically you posting this person picture all over your wall. That's what I get. That's what I think. Like I get psycho. Like you were so obsessed with this person, you got this motherfucking picture all over your
That's
wall.
creepy. I opened the boy locker
hold on.
before he had pictures of me in his locker. And I was like, that's weird.
Alright,
That's so weird.
But look, let me say this, right? Let me say this though, right? A person that is in love with someone, right? That loves someone. I mean, you know, unconditionally is one thing, right? But you in love with someone also. You would do crazy stuff like that. I'm not saying pictures, you know, you cutting them up and putting them in the locker and shit, right? But you probably would. You just never know.
That's
See,
that
this is the
love.
thing. People, no.
I was a teenager too.
Forget it, teenage love, right? Because see, when you in love, it doesn't matter whether you're a teenager or an old ass man that's 99 years old.
Or a computer.
Right, exactly.
A computer.
Computer love.
Computer love.
Oh.
You know, already throwing jokes. But right, either way, like you like love, love is love, right? You got they can hear on too, right? This nigga
Doesn't mean anything
talking about computer love.
No.
Dumbass.
It ain't anything about that day at the party. When the boy told Ray, no Damien with that. Ray, it was like a computer too, he said.
With the other hand.
Yo, oh my God, I was so weak, yo.
Shit.
Yeah.
But no, look, all jokes aside, like when you're in love, like it's different. It don't matter how old you are. You understand? Like to be in love, like, and when you're in love, you do stupid shit. Trust me on that, right? You do dumb shit. You know, because you try. Huh? Yeah, bleed. You said put bleed?
I come on with a bleed.
Because it's the truth. You do dumb stuff, you know? It's a don't curse. But you do dumb shit. Right? And at the end of the day, you know, like you just never know. Like when you confessing to the person, you just gotta feel it. You know? Now, like a person with Ashanti, you're a woman. So you're a woman. The reason why this is relationship part 2, right? We got Ashanti here, and we wanted to hear Ashanti's side also with the relationship thing, right? So, I mean, we got you here. Like you being in a relationship with somebody. And the man is like showing you whatever, everything that he can. And like eventually something happens to where you got a situation going on. Like, I mean, if there's like you and a guy, like, you know, just say y'all don't see eye to eye on everything, but there's always like a debate. But now you're pregnant. What do you do with that situation?
Is it a secure situation? Like, am I secure? Like,
I mean, you secure. It's just like you at the moment because of the pregnancy. Like probably the guy is like overprotective of you. You know what I mean? Like invading your space too much because you're probably not used to being invaded like that. But you know the guy is overprotected, and everything is a back and forth. Everything is a debate.
did we plan?
Huh?
Did we plan? Was this?
Y'all
was this
playing? Yeah, playing for
plan?
it. Y'all was playing. Yup, everything was playing.
Then honestly, I would submit and try to figure it out. Like, but if I feel like
Explain what you mean by submit, please, because that's a word. That's a word that like I guess a lot of women don't want a man to use because they feel like when a man say submit, right, that it means
bow down and be
bow
obedient
down
and stuff like that.
be
Yeah, I feel the same way too. But if I'm in a secure situation to where I don't have to be the tough woman anymore and figure it out on my own, I'm gonna submit. I'm gonna be way more gentle and everything. Is the tough I wanna be equal to you is gonna start to die down because I'm being shown something different than what, you know, I'm used to. And it's like I may like, you know, push you away because it's something different for me. Like it's a different feeling for me and stuff like that. So yeah, I may push you away and like overthink it a little too much because like probably in a moment like, all right, well maybe it's just going too good. Something is bound to happen because sometimes as females we feel like that. Like when it's just going too good, it's like, whoa, hold on, like. Why is so good? Like why this nigga so good to me? Like if you never had a guy be that way with you, like you gonna question it. But
that's where those conditions come in. That means you start to condition yourself
to believe it, right?
To believe it, but then you're trying to not get caught up in what you're thinking and then how you're feeling in the moment. So you start to put up those conditions.
Right.
Yeah.
But if the guy is like, you know, I mean, the guy is showing you everything, you know, like, okay, so you got conditions, right? Submit. You got what most men say, you should be more submissive. This is what most guys will say, right? What's up, Mel? You know, how you doing, cuz? You know, I'm glad you came on and you watching us. I appreciate that, right? Yo. When you submit, we saying submit, we're not saying submit like we want to take control of your life. We just saying submit like we don't gotta be combative about every little thing. Like I'm your man, right? We don't mean like bitch get on the floor. You know what I mean? You don't get on the floor, I'ma smack the shit out you. Like, that's not what we... Yeah, you understand, right. Take the toothbrush, go clean the toilet and shit.
I mean, it's like when you're a female that's used to being independent and is used to, like, just being you and stuff like that, it's hard for you to submit because it's like, I've been doing everything all this time. Like, I don't gotta do what you telling me to do. You just a plus.
Nobody telling. What if nobody telling you to do nothing at all?
So hold up. So let's change the word. Can we change the word?
Yeah, change it to what? What's a better word for that?
Partnership.
That's different. Partnership. That's
partnership.
That's
because
let's try that. Right. Partnership.
I feel you on that because I'm listening to the word submit. And to me,
submissive.
Submissive is like submit. Like,
yeah, like
it's the same. It's in to be obedient.
Yeah,
I mean, if you go to the dictionary, yes.
Okay, that's what I.
But that's not. But that's not what we
I'm
doing
saying now. So you know, let's change the word. I want to partner. It's a partnership. It's a 50-50.
Right.
It's a 50-50. So allow me to be 50% of you. You be 50% of me.
Yeah, right. It can be like that, but
I do agree with the
person
submissive though. Submissive though, it can be taken
exactly submissive.
Right.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
And when you telling someone to be submissive, it's more so of like
let me take sit past and
like chill.
Let me take
go cook,
right.
go clean,
Right.
go be a lady. And let me handle the things that I need to handle as a man. Allow me to be a man.
Let me ask you.
That's what submitting
before you get into
is.
that, right? Because like you just said, it's basically a man allowing you to be a man. But look, when you been a man is saying, damn, like, you know, just be more submissive as a woman, right? Not saying in a way that I want you to be my slave.
Like, bitch, cook me a sandwich.
Yeah, bitch, right, bitch.
But it's like when you telling the female be more submissive as a woman, it's like, especially when a female is getting in the streets and you know she had to carry herself a certain way.
What I'm saying,
to tell her be more like a woman is like.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, all right. So, but what I'm saying is this, right? Hold on. What I'm saying is this, right? When does it come to that point, right? That you digging the nigga, and a nigga digging you, that you become more submissive, right? Not saying, like I said, not in the sense of control. Fuck control. Who want to control a
Once you
woman?
feel you
Nobody
secure,
want to do
once
that.
you feel you
You
secure
understand?
where you at, then it's okay to let your guard down and submit.
Right, exactly.
Yes,
So
it's
when
okay
a
to do
guy,
that.
when a guy also will let their guard down and submit, right? A guy also will let their guard down and submit, right? So when a guy let their guard down and submit, look, hold up, look. We don't only ask the woman to be submissive, right? I mean, think about it.
We do everything.
We also, as men, be submissive to our woman. How do we be submissive to our woman? Because if my woman asks me to do something, I don't want to fucking do it. Like, I just came in from work. Like, I don't want to do shit. But you want me to drive your ass all the way over there, right? That is submissive, right? I don't want to do shit, but you want me to take you down all the way to the city. That is submissive. Yo, I don't want to do shit, but I gotta go find some fucking tweezers for your ass so you can tweeze your shit all over, right? That is being what, y'all? Submissive. That's a man being submissive. So ladies out there talking about y'all have a problem with being submissive to your man, it's vice versa.
Think of it like this though.
It's
So,
vice versa.
When a man approaches you, how do you expect him to approach you?
I don't know.
Right?
What would be a good pickup line?
Hold on. No. Would you prefer good first impressions
Yeah.
or impressions last?
Good first impressions, because
Right.
if you come up to me in a
So-
weird way, I'm gonna look at you like, what? Get
So
the
don't you think being submissive and letting the man play his role and show that good first impression?
Especially if you telling the man to be submissive. I mean, not to be submissive, but you need a nigga to take control because you used to smacking niggas and shit. The fuck out. You used to smacking niggas in their mouth and shit. Like, I mean, I did my woman smack me in my mouth. You fucking shitting me?
Somebody commented.
Like shit. What's up, Rambo? What's up, Rambo? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, what's the deal, homie? We chilling, man. We just talking relationship right now, Ram. You know? But yeah, like at the end of the day, this is big homie right here too, y'all. Rambo. Alright, say what's up to Rambo, y'all. That's Rambo right there. Shanti, he knew you since you was in your mother's belly. He knew you, Shanti. It's the big homie. Alright, yeah. I see you too, big bro.
The big
You know?
coney or the big
Yeah.
bony?
Right. So at the end of the day, right? Look, at the end of the day, man, it's about Shanti.
I'm just trying to figure out which homie is he?
It's about being, you know, like sometimes you just gotta be a bigger person. Like sometimes, look, if a nigga showing you something, and you know the nigga is a down and dirty nigga, he could be like that, right? I know, and at the same time, the woman could be the same way, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if y'all digging each other, y'all gotta come to some type of understanding. It had to be some type of understanding.
Right, it has to be common
understand?
ground.
Especially if you have a situation going on, right? If you have a situation going on, then what you need to do is, you know, you need to be able to communicate. The relationship, part of being in a relationship, y'all, is 70% communication, 30% everything else, y'all. Right? That means everything else in between is 30%. That shit get broken up. That's a percent of stuff that get broken up. So in a relationship, there's different things that go on when you're in a relationship opposed to being single. Things that women need to understand, and men, right? So, Ashanti, your point of view, because you are a woman, right? Like, if a man is telling you you need to be more submissive, right? Honestly, what do you do as a woman? Like, if you are in a situation though, this is the thing, right? You are in a situation. You need, like, you want to figure yourself out. Right? You're trying to figure yourself out, see where you're gonna go with things and stuff. You need time. You know, like you trying to figure yourself out and see where you're going. Like, what do you do? Do you like
Do I submit? Like,
do you stay, submit? If it's too stressful, look. If it's too stressful, arguments stressful. Do you submit? Do you stay, try to work it out? Do you back?
I mean, in the
Which one
beginning
do you
part,
Yeah.
I'm a stay. I'm gonna try to submit, and I'm gonna try to work it out if I feel like it's worth it. If I don't feel like it's worth it, it's like submit. What, nigga? We equal. I'm a human just like you're a human. We bleed the same, nigga. What makes you more different than me?
Right.
Same streets you ran, I ran them too.
Right.
We equal. I'm not submitting.
And that's because you don't feel like it's worth
I'm not
it.
submitting.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
But if I feel like it's worth it, and I know that, okay, like at the end of the day, this is a man, and I'm gonna allow this man to be a man, I'm gonna submit. I'm gonna be a woman. I'm gonna not do what my man say, but I'm gonna do what my man say, and I'm.
When do you decide in a relationship when that time is given? Do you give that person that time?
Huh?
When do you decide to be submissive?
Could you read before you answer that? Before you answer that, could you just read what Rambo said, please? I mean, what Rambo 112 said.
This is an era where the respect level young black men is at an all-time low. At an all-time low.
Yeah.
Case in point, never in my younger days would a woman ever tell me suck her dick.
Exactly, Rambo. Like, that's what I'm talking about, Ram. That's what I'm talking about, guys. I'm sorry, guys. Read again. What? Say that
He
again.
said, because never in my younger days would a woman tell me to suck her dick for that backyard of 111th Street.
Straight.
What has been her burial ground.
That's a fact. And he dead.
Bleep it out, Coco. Bleep it out. Bleep it out. No harm.
Rambo, you can't say that shit.
No one was harmed during this video.
You can't say that shit.
He doesn't mean this.
He dead serious though. On some real shit. You know, streets, he said, then Rambo goes into saying, streets would have been her. Yeah. But, look, at the end of the day, he's right. Like, you know, this generation is a little different, man. It's like, it's not even a generation. It's just the way people think right now. You understand? Like, everybody is thinking, selfishly. So, if you get into a relationship with somebody, you gotta be willing to add to the relationship. And when I say add to the relationship, sometimes it's not always financial, right? It's added to the relationship. It's just like not allowing. If it's too much stress, then like let's work together to try to relieve the stress. You gotta talk about it to relieve the stress.
Sometimes people jump into things like
too fast.
Right. Jump into things too fast. Like, it just be so good in the beginning where you just like, oh, you just want it to last forever, and you jump into it, not really like fully being into it. It's just you jumping into it because of the feeling that you feeling at that moment. Then once you no longer, what
happened?
Jumping into it.
This nigga really stupid. Fucking say, right? Bleep is that.
No, you supposed to put the angel noise. Like,
dirty ass mind, yo. This is a dirty ass mind.
In the beginning, you know, it's all good because y'all into it.
Yeah, dirty ass
but like,
mind.
so, like, you know, like people jump into things without really fully being sure that this is what they want. And then when things start to get, you know, a little rough, like real relationships do, they start to get cold feet and like, oh, this is not what I really wanted. Like,
put some socks
so.
Fuck right, it's too cold in the kitchen, nigga.
I mean,
Shit, sometimes it be too cold for this house. That's all you can do.
Gotta get the hospital socks.
Yeah. Sometimes the
That's
buckle
only for grip.
just sometimes shit, sometimes it's just over. But go ahead, Shanti.
So it's like they like once you into it and you see like it's not really what you thought it would be, you start to move differently with that person and like you feel like you just don't want to be there no more. Cause now you really getting to see the person for who they really are. And if you would have did that from jump, you would have never like, you know,
What's up, Jay?
end up like hurting somebody or anything like that because you didn't wait too long to call it quits. Like,
So Rambo was like, okay, Floyd, in general, relationships and marriages are not what they used to be back in the days. Relationships and marriages stem from junior high to old age.
Yeah, that's
that is true. That's like
true
the
thing,
music.
Rambo,
Remember, I was
right.
just saying this about the music. Like, yo, like the music nowadays make you feel like you gotta be single. Fuck these niggas and slut these bitches out and all of that. Go shake some ass and
Like the
be a
music,
stripper
right?
and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
it tells
Back
you-
in the days, you know that song when she was like, don't blame Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie is just a man. And he's doing the best he can. Like,
Yeah,
you
that's
see,
right.
that kind of music
Mama
was
used to
like,
sing that.
it was like,
Shit.
that music was like, you know what? Go fix that homegirl. Like, if the goods is outweighing the bads, then go get your man and understand that this is a man and this is a trying man and we gonna figure it out.
You know,
Like,
everything the other song with the baby, if your baby home alone on the floor.
what would you do if your son was at home?
Yeah.
Crying on the bathroom floor?
We don't own the lyrics, y'all. They were just up. Oh, okay. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. You go.
Like that right there, like what uplifting. Now, my 8-year-old favorite song is "I Got Murder on My Mind."
See, like, okay, so with me and my household, like, I play all kind of music and stuff, but I play so much old school music because I love that old school love. Like, I want my kids to understand that it's okay to be in love. It's not okay to, like, want to just shoot guns and shake ass and stuff like that. Like, you could be in love and not be a loser or a weak nigga because you showing some type of affection and stuff like that. Like, that's what the music is programmed to do. It's programmed to tear us down and not have relationships like this. Like, they don't want for black people to be in love and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
bro,
So they
it's a
put all
crime.
this shit out there for us, and then we fall victim to it and think that it's just okay. Like, now that old school music, they need to bring that back, cause like that music made sure that it was okay to love. They used to sit outside the
You see
window
what Rambo
with
started?
the boom box
You see
and
what
all that,
Rambo-
trying to get that girl back, and that
You
was
see what Rambo started?
cool. Nowadays, you do some shit like that, it's like, nigga, you weird, lame, simp ass nigga. Like, they taking you up top for doing something like that. It's you're a lame nigga to really love your girl correctly. Like,
Rambo funny shit.
Yeah. Yo, look, I need y'all real quick before you read that. I need y'all to log on. Look, we need 5 more people.
Yeah.
We need 5 more people to log on, y'all. The 5th person to log on, send me your cash app. Right? We need 5 more people to log on, right? And stay logged on. Right, that 5th person that we see logged on from the number that
I
we
know
see
that
right
song.
now, right? We're gonna send you $30 cash out. All right, we giving prize giveaways. I told y'all. We're gonna finish the topic though. Go ahead, Ashanti. You finish saying what you said. Rambo.
No,
you
so
wanna
I
do
remember
Rambo.
that song. I know that song is about being a side woman. I'm just saying, like, I'm just talking about, like, how the music used to, like, uplift relationships and stuff like that. Like, she basically, in the song, is basically explaining, like, okay, yeah, he's doing things and all of that, but he making sure that home is good and stuff like that. Try to work it out as much as you can until otherwise, like.
Rambo was
The
like,
music nowadays don't do that.
Rambo was like, I remember when you had to carry her books to school, meet the parents or family members
Yeah,
before
talk.
you even sniff the coochie.
That's a fact, though.
Right.
Right. That's what
Right.
we used to do. We used to work
Nowadays
hard
it's
for it.
like-
We used to work hard for it.
Yeah.
Like for real.
Yeah, nowadays it's like, oh, we gonna hit my friend house. We gonna jet school and go to my friend's house and have sex there. Like, you, like, bro, they just
Share the link, y'all.
they
Share the
plan
link,
to
y'all.
go
Share the
fuck
link,
nowadays.
Look,
Like, it's not even.
Look, watch this. I'm gonna tell you what the problem is, right? And a lot of y'all go to crucial probably when I say this, right? But check it out. I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. You know what happened to R&B?
Share the link.
You know what really happened to R&B?
What?
Free R. Kelly. Free R. Kelly. Free R. Kelly. Free R. Kelly. Ever since R. Kelly been locked up, R&B been dead.
That's true.
R&B been dead. Come on.
Right.
Y'all don't want to give it to him. But I respect what he did. But his music was the truth. His music was the truth.
Share the
There's
link.
a few of y'all that was made off his music. Ask your mama. There's a few.
Share the link.
Wow, I was made
Share
off
the
a
link.
handstand. I wasn't made off of R. Kelly.
Yo.
I'm just saying, my parents said I was made from a handstand.
Yo, this shit.
I'm just saying.
Hold up. What is a bet or a dare?
No, it was one parent telling the other parent that, oh, I bet you can't do such
Yeah, it
and
was
such
a bet.
on such and such. And then the other parent proved that they could do such and such on such and such. And then I came.
Unbelievable.
Like, I'm just saying,
Unbelievable. Yeah, but that's what
that's
happened.
the story
though.
I got.
That's the story. That is definitely the story.
Next thing you know, it was just like,
Yo, but like, I mean, serious, man. When a person show you who they are, right? Like a man. So look, Ray, you a man. Let's flip it to the guys now, right? Matter of fact, like Rambo, whoever, FaceTime us. Whoever FaceTime us right now, send your Cash App link also. We're gonna send y'all $20. Somebody FaceTime us. Want to ask y'all some questions. Coco, you got a mic set up for the camera just in case somebody FaceTime.
Pick it up.
Huh?
Pick up.
The mic can pick up their voice?
Mm-hmm.
All right. FaceTime us, right? So this is what I want to know. But I want to hear this. I want to hear the comments on FaceTime.
Yeah.
So, Ray, as a man, you know you having a child right now. You know you having a child. Mm-hmm. As a man, what is your duties? What is your duties for that child? Oh, is it? Look, Coco, right there.
no, they calling the wrong way. Who is Reginald Wilkins?
Rambo, you gotta call.
He needs to join the chat.
Join the chat.
So
Man,
click the camera.
you gotta click the
You gotta
camera.
click the camera down at the bottom
I don't think he
to
up
come
there right
join
now.
it.
You gotta tell him he gotta rejoin. All right, hold on, I'll tell him. Ram, you gotta click.
Yo,
No, you calling the wrong one, Ram. You calling the wrong one. So go to the other camera. Go to the other camera.
Tell him
right?
tell him go back on the
Go
live
back
and
on the
click
live
the camera
and
with the
click
plus
the camera
button.
with the
The plus
what?
button in the middle.
With the plus button in the middle.
copy.
All right. All right. So that's Ram.
I gotta get my sound effects.
Look, so look, at the end of the day,
Right.
and you gotta send his Cash App
was
also.
letting his-
Come back. Oh,
You was letting this curse.
so, look, y'all.
Right. Act like SpongeBob.
So you as a man, right, Ray? Let's get back into it, y'all. You as a man, Ray. What do you do
Alright.
if you in a situation, you got a child and stuff? Like you as a man, do you feel like you have to, like, well, let's just say the child is not even the child yet. It's in your woman's stomach, but she going through, her little stuff, little trap. Ram, you there? You got it. You here?
All right, where y'all at? I don't see y'all.
You don't see us? You got to put your camera.
You got your camera on?
Where you at? Oh.
Yeah.
You see us now?
So what no, I don't see y'all yet. I just see a microphone with a camera, then they got a reverse sign. You know, like when you spin the camera around?
Yeah, you got to spin the camera towards us.
Right.
No, this is good. This is good.
We see you now, not that one, man.
Yeah, he right there.
We see you.
Okay, how I see you?
I don't understand. He said he don't see us. Yeah, we see you up here live.
All I see is a little symbol 5 money.
Yeah. I don't know, probably we could call you back. Is there a way we could call him back? Huh?
Hold on.
Tell him to end.
Yeah,
Look,
end it, Ram.
leave out, and I'm gonna add you back in.
Alright, man.
Alright, so look, y'all. I mean, we were talking to Rambo. We trying to get Rambo in right now, but the question is about like a man. Like if you have a child and you know, what you know your woman's pregnant and stuff. Like, what do you do as a man? Like, what do you like stay there? Do you want to stay there? Do you want to deal with the woman? Should you be overprotective for the woman and stuff? Like what shit goes on with the man? That's what I want to know. Right, Ray left out, so Coco answer, cause until Rambo, can you see us?
No, I can't see it all yet. I don't know what the fuck is
You know, we see you though live. We see you live and clear though, right? We can see you, Ram. That's what counts right now.
Okay, yeah, that's what counts. All right, what's the topic? Let's
So-
see what's going on.
So let me hear the headphone. So the topic is basically is relationships part 2. Let me get the thing over. Right? It's relationships part 2. Right? But the question is that if you're dealing with a woman, just say you're dealing with a woman or whatever, the woman's pregnant, and what do you do? Like, are you overprotective with the woman? Are you like, do you stay away from the woman? Like, what do you do to keep the woman interested in you? Like,
All right, well, let me say this, right? When like, you know my son, Reg, right?
yeah.
You know, remember Jennifer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When Jenny, when my wife was pregnant with Reggie, right?
Yeah.
She was going through things, carrying the baby, right? So, one thing I knew for sure that I had to do, I had to stick close, right? Because when she got to like 7.5, 8 months, going into 9 months,
Yeah.
she was almost immobile. You know what I mean? So I felt that I would do everything that I can to ease the tension of her going through any kind of stress. And you remember back in the day, there was a lot of money out there.
Yeah, it was a lot of money out there.
Right. So while other people that was having children and babies like that, and fucking bad bitches and being out in the street and leaving a woman alone or pregnant in the house and suffering all that stress, which could transfer to the fetus and have anything. She could have started drinking, smoking cigarettes, stress because I'm out there. She thinking I'm fucking with bitches and all this. So I chose to stay close to help her. You know what I'm saying? So that we would have a healthy baby.
Right.
It wasn't so much about me being how you say it, no soft ass nigga like that, because you know my history.
Yeah, exactly.
You know that this woman that was burying my child, and I wanted her to be safe.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to be there when she wasn't feeling well.
Uh-huh.
When she didn't have appetites and shit like that and other things, I was there for that. I was definitely feeling that I was being a man, not like a whim. Like she would say, not rule me like you were saying before. Go do this, go do this, go do that.
Right, not submissive, but you as a man being submissive. You.
Submissive. It was things that she wanted, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I felt that, like it was my position to do it. Like you made me give a case in point, Floyd. Like she was like, yo, have no appetite. You know how women is. Yo, I want some pickles, tomatoes with this and that, and shit ain't upstairs. I gotta go get that because this is the taste that she having that she craving for.
Right.
And it's not upstairs. So, to ease her trouble and shit, I would go get it for her. I would go to the store. I'd play store for it.
Right. Okay, so that's well put. What you take it at, Ashanti? Like a man trying to be there, show you like that he with it, he with you,
that he wants this and he want to be there. Like,
That's what a relationship is about, right? Yeah, it's two people working together, two people that's into each other, you know.
Trying to build a foundation.
Yeah, trying to build a foundation. But when you got somebody there that's in the middle and trying to break that foundation down, this is one thing. Like, you know, with age, with being in so many relationships, right? Sometimes, excuse me, sometimes like lines get crossed, right? But you experience. So you know, like if there's a third party or a fourth party or whatever, right, involved, then what happens is the relationships go sideways, right? Because you got other people dictating what's going on within the relationship. So, you know, you want to try to stay away from the third party thing, because the third party thing is only going to make your relationship that much worse. It doesn't. You only think for the moment that is going to make it better. You know, whether it's your mother, whether it's your father, whether it's your uncle, your brother, whoever you talking to about the relationship. See, sometimes you got to have your own thinking of the relationship. And women have to be like submissive to the man just as well as the man being submissive to the woman. And it's not in a bad way. Like, don't take the word literally, right, as submissive as being, oh, well, you gotta go over here and clean my clothes. Yo, Rambo, I do laundry, Rambo. You feel me? Like, you shit me? So, like, I'm not gonna let a woman come and control, like, certain stuff that I do, but if I'm washing her clothes and my clothes, that's being submissive, right? Am I?
No, not exactly. Let me explain why, right?
Yeah, talk to me.
Back in the days, right?
Uh-huh.
A lot of men, right? A lot of womanizing men, you know, that would want to control a woman and be dominating, right?
Right.
Felt that a woman place, right, was in the laundry and on the stove, right?
Yeah.
They didn't really want, you know, so they come home, yo, what my fucking did at this, that, and the third. Where a real man, right, I could be able to cook my own food. I'm gonna come home, I'm gonna cook dinner for me, myself, for the family, and give her a break. When it's time for me to do my laundry, I'm not gonna sit around and wait for you to wash my motherfucking dirty drawers and I need clothes to go to work with.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not gonna, you know, be like, while she laying up, you know, I'm loading up clothes, taking clothes to the laundry and folding them shits up by myself while she's sitting down and running around with her girlfriends. Nah, it's gonna be a joint thing. You know what I mean? Because let me give you another example, right? When Reggie was born, right?
Mm-hmm.
When Reggie was born, Rome, AD, and Sasquatch, and all of them used to be yelling up out the window, yo, you ain't on parole no more. Come downstairs, come downstairs. But here's the fact that I wanted to get closer to my child, to my baby. Dudes are just dropping babies off on floors and then, you know, going and having relationships with other women. So the reason why I, Rambo, was able to spend more time with Reggie's mother because she was my only girl. That was my wife.
Right.
So I didn't have to run around to this chick, that chick.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a problem for me. That would make my marriage and my relationship strong back then in the 90s.
Right.
You know, like right now, it is what it is. And you get the girl to tell you that's it beside you. Niggas got side chicks. Bitches got side niggas. Some girls got a nigga for everything. Got one to make her bust nuts, one to treat her so sweet, and one to give her money.
You're right, though.
You're right.
For real, so, you know, and the shit is crazy. Let me give you an example, right? With sex-wise, relationship sex-wise. Now, you have some black women that be like this, right? Check it. Nigga, I'm not sucking no dick like that. What you think I am? One of them bitches in the street or whatever like that? And the dude is, so to speak, have a yearning for oral sex, right?
Right.
I'm talking some serious shit, right? Because niggas be wanting ass and all that other system. You got a lot of black women that have high respect for themselves. They might give you a tiny little bit of head, but swallowing you all that porno shit, gagging, and let it form in their ass. When Different fads and things of that nature, and songs, play a big part in the younger generation.
I just said this. Just said this.
This shit is crazy, man.
Right.
And we have a general problem of sticking together first and foremost as black people.
Yeah. That's a fact.
So in those kind of relationships, when you talk about dominance, man, right? It has truly got out of hand. Let me drop this shit right now, right?
Come on, Ren, we listening. We listening. Drop that shit. We listening.
Let me drop this shit, right? I'm on the boat, right? I'm on the boat. I just came from the market, 11 and a half months on the boat. I just came home last February, right? Check this shit out. I'm waiting for the phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I hear this young kid, little blood kid, on the phone. And he, yo, my nigga, my nigga. So, and I hear him say something else. So I asked the other little young homie. I said, yo, is he talking to a girl or a dude? He said, nah, man, it's a girl. He said, yo, my nigga. So, right there, by him relating to his girl, so yo, my nigga, you're giving her power as if she's a dude.
Right.
I'm serious, like, I never trust my woman as, yo, my nigga, listen to me, yo, my nigga, why you do what I had to say? So how do you expect this woman, right, not to feel that
I need you.
When you treat her like
I need you
what
to answer.
another dude, Floyd?
So look, Ram. So I need you to ask that question that you just said, like, when your woman want to address you, like, we friends, like, at the end of the day, because sometimes you have a woman that she's your friend coming into the relationship, like y'all friends before, right? So okay, you're in a situation like that, and that's how y'all talk to each other, right? My nigga or whatever. But hold on, Ram, because what happens is, like, in this day and age, women and the guys use that slang, my nigga or whatever, right? So now, in a relationship, I think that it should pipe down. But we're older, so we're older, so it's different. Like, I'm younger than you, I'm your little bro. You understand? Like, I grew up watching you jump off of fire skates and shit through windows and chasing dudes down and shit. You know what I mean? That's what I grew up watching you do. Run from the police. You understand? I watch you doing some dangerous shit, making a bunch of money. That's what I watch you growing up doing, right? But the way you think is not the way that, like, this age think. You understand? Like, for them, I agree with you. Like, if you my woman, then yeah, it shouldn't be my nigga. Like, yo, I want you to be, baby, hey, look, like, shit, I love you or something. Like, ask me to rub your feet or something instead of wanting to be on the same level as me.
Now, right, and let me put this point out there, right? I'm not talking about back. I'll be 61, right? I grew up in the 70s, in the early 30s and the 90s, right?
Yeah.
Have respect for our mothers, grandmothers, and people that we was living with. I wouldn't have dared take a woman or pull up in my room and have sex with her, or in my crib, in my house, while my mom ain't there, or vice versa, down on the stairs, smoking bud, older people coming out and have no respect for them, you know what I'm saying, or in the hallways, and you don't show these kind of respect to older black women and your mother, how can you expect to get the same respect from your woman?
Right.
You don't even respect his mom. which I'm totally against, right?
Yeah.
Because number one, I was raised up. I know one time my grandmother told me when I said I was going to do something to Gino, my daughter's mother, I was 17, 18 years old, and she sat me down and said, "Let me tell you something, right?" She said, "Would you like somebody to hit your grandmama in the eye?" And I said, "Oh, I'm sure about it." She said, "Well, that's the same way you should feel about any girl or any woman, like how you feel about your grandma."
Right.
She told me,
But nowadays,
Yeah, you see.
she said, if you find yourself wanting to hit a woman,
remove
put your
yourself.
hands on her, it's time for you to leave.
Right.
Right.
Right,
Ashanti
but
wanna say,
some, like, nowadays, sometimes these women be kind of deserving that. Because nowadays, it's the women hitting first.
right.
Like, it's the woman putting their hands on you. Like, and all you doing is defending yourself. Like, some men, let it rock a few times, and it's like, all right, you keep on. Now I gotta show you. But, like, really be needing you. Sometimes you gotta knock them out really quick. I see some of these women tripping, like, for
Can't see
real.
it for you.
Now, sis, let me interject for a minute, right? In my heydays, in my 20s and 30s, right? My woman or any other woman out there around me wouldn't even dare to even speak to me that way, not because of what I was going to do it to her, but because of what I represented and how I carried myself. She would be scared to death to raise a finger at me.
Yeah.
It's no longer like that.
Yeah, it's no longer.
It's no longer like that. That don't mean nothing. I punch my nigga dead in his face.
My sister, let me ask you a question. Why is
He
it,
Oh,
worldwide.
listen.
Huh?
why has it changed? Tell me.
Why have it changed? Because women no longer respect men. We're equal. We equal just because, like, what? Because what? We got different private parts? Make us different from each other? You're a little bit more masculine? Why are we different?
No, I'm talking about in terms of a woman hitting a man.
No, and that's what I'm saying because
said they
females
no
are
longer
feeling
respect-
females are feeling like they are equal to these men now. So it's like, what makes you any different to me? Like, we both human. I don't care what your name is doing in these streets. Like, that don't mean nothing to me. Like, we both human. I'ma test your gangster just like this man gonna test your gangster. Like, that don't it just don't mean nothing no more nowadays.
Yeah, see, when back in my heyday, I was the one who was beating niggas' asses, keeping them off my block. I'm the one that was carrying guns, shooting niggas. I'm the nigga that was knocking niggas out cold, this and that.
And these days, that's what the woman is doing. That's what the woman is doing nowadays. So it's like, nigga, I done ran these same streets you ran. Shot these same guns you shot. Like, why are we different? That's how they looking at it nowadays. So it's like, they gonna try you.
So look, real quick, Rambo. Real quick, Rambo. Hold on. So Jay the Super 16, right? Said that was super crazy response. Are we really equal? Now, hold up. Hold on, Shanti. Hold on. I personally, as a man, and I told you this already, right? I don't feel like a woman is ever equal with a man, right? Especially on a level of physical combat, right? Now, yeah, you do have women that will whoop a man ass. I witnessed that. Right? But we are never equal. We are two different creatures. God created us different.
Right.
Period. I got a dick. Not to say it like that, right? She got a vagina. Period. You understand? Like, we're nowhere near equal. I don't understand. And this is just me, right? We had this conversation before. I don't understand when a woman think of her and a man as being equal. It can never be that, in my opinion, right? Now, do women come off as trying to be as equal as a man? Yes, they do. Right?
Mm-hmm.
See, but you gotta do it in a certain sense. You can't like come off as being you wanna be a nigga just like me. You gotta come off in the sense you wanna be a woman, being in your place as a woman, respectful. Like not saying I wanna control you, but it's just being a woman, man. A woman is gonna be a woman. Like, and a woman, right, is whether you wanna put it and say submissive or obedient or a fucking partners, however you want to put this shit.
Hey, Floyd, let me ask you a question. And ask the lady, ask the girl to listen up on this.
She can hear you. She hear you.
Isn't the man the woman's protector? Like when they walk on the street and you say you get on the curbside so if a fucking car jump off the street, it hits you first to protect her.
Right. Don't get me misconstrued. I'm not saying.
Before you answer that, before she answer that, because this coincide with she's about to answer, right? So Jada Super 16 said, so, why do most women feel like they're unprotected? So it coincides exactly what you said also, Rambo, right? Answer the question, Shanti.
So, basically, I feel like a man is more superior than a woman. I feel like a man is not equal to a woman, but it's certain things that men do to make a woman feel as though we are equal. And if you don't show me that, listen, if you're not showing me that you can be a man, I'm not gonna look at you as a man. I'm gonna look at you as my equal. But if I am with a man that's making me feel secure, and being a man, then yes, I'm going to submit and I'm gonna allow that man to be a man. But what I was saying as far as this conversation is society, a woman feels as though she's equal to a man. This is normal. This is normal. If I can do what you're doing, we are equal. Why are we different? Because you have something different between your legs? Yeah. Aren't we all human? That's how women look at it nowadays. Like, in a way, I do too. But like I said, if I'm with a man that's being a man and presenting himself as such, yes, I'm gonna submit as a woman because that is what we're supposed to do. Like, well, it's not what we're supposed to do, but that is the right way to do it, right? Like, as a woman, you allow that man to be a man
in a committed relationship. That's
you allow that man to be a man. Like,
right.
Let me interject. And sister, I love you for that. You are 100% right. Because I will give a woman the utmost respect. I will let her make certain women decisions in my life, in my relationship, and my children. If she's a woman, I'm going to respect every decision that she makes.
If she's a woman, if she's being a woman, you know what I mean? Like, and this how most of us as men think, Rambo. This is what I try to explain to the, ladies, and, also, sometimes, gotta explain that to my own shit, right? My own chick, right? But at the end of the day, like, a man's job is to protect the family. Whether it's the size of a fucking grape or whether it's a full-blown baby, your job as a man is to protect. And this is how real men, like the era that we come from, my brothers and all of us was raised in that era to do, right? Protect your woman. Protect your family.
All the female members of your family, protect them with your life.
Yeah.
I got 4 stepkids.
Yeah. I saw you got 4 stepkids. Yeah, but yeah, you understand? And that's how it goes. But some women just don't accept it. But look, Rambo, send us your Cash App too. But look, Dad, read what she's saying, Destiny.
Destiny said.
Yeah, hold on, Ram. Dad.
Destiny said, in other news, some people are out there changing their genders, which is true. that does make us equal.
Yeah, but hold on.
At that point, we are equal.
You heard that, right, Ram?
Yeah.
But look,
You a man,
So-
but you just made yourself my equal.
But now, see, that's a different topic right there, Destiny, right?
Justin,
Like, that's a different topic because if someone has a sex change, you know, people changing, you know, I mean that's their own shit, right? That still doesn't make a man equal to his woman, to his significant other. Because that is a no, look, let me tell you what I'm saying. What I'm saying by that is this, look, right? If your man, I'm talking about your man, not someone that's your that's not your significant other.
Got a sex change?
Yeah, if your man got a sex change, y'all equal, yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, you was scared for a second. I'm like, wait, are you
If your man
seeing
got a sex
this?
change,
Oh, okay.
then you're equal.
Right.
But you know, like at the end of the day, like we talking like if you're in a relationship, Destiny, we're not talking about, you know, some people do change their gender from man to woman, right, Destiny? We got that. But that's their preference. But most women, most men or women, if they decide to change, most of the time they try to, if they have enough money, they go for the genitals first, the private parts, and then try to get those changed to fit the part of being whatever he or she wanted to be. That's their preference. That still doesn't make, in a relationship, me and my woman equal, right? Like, it makes us equal in the sense of, like, okay, this is my lady. She can do whatever the hell she want to do. We don't care. I don't care about what you're doing, right? But be respectful, and if I'm calling you or texting you, like, we're in a relationship. You gotta answer. I mean, am I, like, you're a woman, if you got a man, you're in a relationship, your man is texting you, you're somewhere else. You telling the nigga he can't text you until you actually leave from wherever you're at. Like, I mean, where does that work at? Where does that work? Both of y'all, where does that work?
Dick you sucking.
Exactly, you're gonna think the man right.
Yeah, who you with?
It's only
Like,
right that the man is gonna start to think something other than what is going on because it's like a secretive shit.
Right.
Right? So, like, the man is being protective. But if you're being overprotective, then you gotta say something so that he can pull back. Right?
No, if he's being overprotective, then that means you put something there that made him feel those insecurities, to make him feel as though he can't trust you in a certain way, to just let his guard down and not be overprotective. You started that.
Yeah, let me interject, right? Now, in relationships these days, and when people come to build a relationship and to live together and stay together, people fail first to put all the cards on the table and discuss things regarding a relationship. Honesty, privacy, space, communication, loyalty. All these things have to be discussed. How well are you in this? How well are you in that? Do you respect this? Do you respect that?
Yes.
Because at the end of the day,
talk,
if we are
communication.
together and I am your husband and I am your boyfriend or whatever have you, right? Let's have a standard where when you go out, you go out. I don't have to call you. When you get home, you get home. Or can I check on you to make sure you're all right? Things of this nature. Don't have me, you know, in a position where I'm home watching the kid, you with your girlfriends, you out and I'm again wondering where you at. All that shit could be taken care of ahead of time before that. But this is something that a lot of young couples in this generation, they don't do. And it leaves the door open to all that shit.
Right.
So somebody's girl calling you, yo, why you calling her? She all right, and all that other kind of shit. Case in point, your phone, your privacy. You know, girls and guys want to go into a significant other phone, looking for information. That's the trust level is gone.
Yeah.
These are things that hold a relationship together, Floyd. And
Yeah.
I want y'all to expound on that. What y'all think about that?
Yeah, no, you're right. The trust level is gone once you start going through the phones and stuff. It's not so yes, it's gone. the trust level is gone because once you start going through the person's phone, you're gonna find something else to go through. So yeah, the trust level definitely goes away once you start engaging in them type of acts right there, right? There are like cases where I want to say like, look, people have to do certain things to make one or the other feel a certain way. In a relationship, it's two people that supposed to work together as a unit, right? And if you work together as a unit, Destiny says she agree with you, Rambo. Right? If you work together as a unit, then everything will work out correctly. Everything will go smooth, right? But if you and your significant other have a different frame of thinking, y'all both is not thinking the same way. Like your goal is not her goal, or her goals is insignificant to you, vice versa. Then there's always gonna be a conflict between you guys. So I personally think, on my personal opinion, y'all, and this is gonna be the conclusion of our segment tonight of relationships, right? But I want to leave you guys with this, right? If you're in a committed relationship or whatever type of relationship you in, it's always about communicating. Communication is like 70%, if not 90% of the relationship.
100%.
You understand?
Without communication,
Like,
it ain't nothing. Because if we're not communicating our moves, goals, and plans and stuff like that, then how will we know anything?
So you have to be able to communicate with your significant other or your business partner or your friend, like whatever type of relationship that you're in, you want to be able to communicate.
Right.
So that, and make sure that the person you are communicating with grasps everything that you are saying, and they have to understand it, right? Grasping everything is leaving certain stuff alone, or being honest with your significant other in if it worked for you or if it doesn't work for you. As long as you be honest, then your relationship, it should flourish, it should bloom. You know, until next time, Ivy League Delivery Services, y'all, we signing off. But Rambo, I need you to send me your Cash App so that way we can send you the money, all right? All right, have a good night, everybody. Ivy League Deuces, we signing off, y'all.
When y'all going on again?
Every Thursday at 6 o'clock. Every Thursday.
Every Thursday, 6 o'clock. Got you.
All right.